at first. Nothing major, just, little cramp. So I'm still, chilling, eating my Cheez-Its, watching The Office, not thinking anything of it. So I'm just watching The Office, eating my Cheez-Its, chilling, and then the pain comes back again. And I'm like, it's like playing random videos. And then the pain like just keeps hitting, and it'll go away, and it'll hit, and then it'll go away. And mind you, in my first pregnancy, I didn't just automatically go into labor. I had to be induced to go into labor, so I didn't know what it was like to just automatically go into labor like that. So I wasn't thinking it was labor at all. I was thinking just cramps. So the pain starts getting like worse, like to the point where like I could barely walk. I had to like lean on the chair because it hurt so bad. So my boyfriend's like, "Do you want me to call the hospital? Do you want to go to the hospital?" And I'm like, "No, it's nothing major. It's nothing serious." Because I didn't think I was far along in my pregnancy. I was thinking I was like 4 or 6 months. I wasn't thinking 9 months or anything like that. So I keep touching them. I don't need to go to the hospital. Everything's fine. It's just little cramps. I'll be alright. I take me a hot bath, a warm hot bath, because I know that helps when it comes to cramps. And I'm sitting in there and I'm thinking it's working at first, but then the cramps hit again and it hurts. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, what is going on? And then I call my mom because she's been pregnant 6 times before, so I feel like she would know more about like symptoms and things like that. So I'm calling her and I'm like, I'm having a little bit of cramps. Do you know like any type of medicine, that could help, or any like home remedies that I could do just to help ease the pain? And she's telling me, she's like, no, those aren't cramps. You're having contractions. You need to get to the hospital. And I'm on the phone like, I googled it. Like, I know what I'm talking about. It's cramps. It's not contractions.
Again, I know my body and I know Google.
She's telling me that earlier in the week when I went over there, she felt my stomach and she could feel that I was having Braxton Hicks contractions where like your stomach tightens. And she knew that she figured I was gonna be having a baby soon. And so that's what she assumed automatically was like, it's contractions, it's not cramps. And I'm still just like, no, it's not contractions. And the pain is like, it's like getting to a 10 at this point. And I'm laying on the bed and I start to cry a little bit and I'm just like, oh my gosh, this hurts bad. And my boyfriend comes in the room and he sees me like this and he calls my sister and he's like, she needs to go to the hospital right now, but she doesn't want to go. She's in here crying. I'm sitting there like, why are you telling everybody I'm crying? Even though I was crying, I didn't want everybody to know. And so he's like, let's just go to the hospital. And I'm like, fine. Just to prove y'all wrong, they're going to give me a Tylenol and tell me to get out. But just to make y'all happy, I will go to the hospital. I get dressed, and we're on the drive there to the hospital. Like, the contractions are coming a little quicker, and they're just painful. Like, they're bad. Like, but I'm in my mind, I'm still thinking it's false contractions or it's cramps. It's no big deal. They're just going to tell me to go lay down, you know what I'm saying, get some rest, put a warm towel on my stomach or something like that. That's my mindset. So I get there, sign some papers. But the thing is, they ask me how many weeks that I am, and asking me all that type of stuff, like who's my doctor, who's been seeing me, and I'm just like, I haven't been seeing anyone. I only just made the appointment, and my appointment is supposed to be on Thursday this week. So they're just like trying to figure out, like, okay, by looking at my stomach, how far along do they think I am, and just trying to figure it out. They take my vitals, they take my weight, and all that stuff like that. And then they get me to the back, and the lady comes in to check to see like how far I am, like see if I'm like dilated or anything like that. And she checks me, and then like as she's taking her gloves off and everything like that, she's like, "We need to get you down to the labor unit." And I'm just looking at her like, "Labor unit, huh? Labor unit for what? Like, am I going to go see it? See what it looks like? Do they call me there? Like, for what?" And she's like, "You're 9 centimeters dilated." And I'm just like, what the? Hmm? And so, like, that's all she said. She literally said, "You're 9 centimeters dilated." And then she just walks out of the room to get the other nurses. And she's telling them, like, we need to get her down there right now. And so they end up wheeling me down to the labor unit. And I'm just like, she put the sheet over my legs, but my underwear and everything is still off. And so I'm like wheeling past like other people, like patients and nurses and stuff. And I'm just like, I'm literally naked underneath this sheet. What? You couldn't let me put my pants back on? And so I get down there and I change to the nightgown and everything, and then that's when my boyfriend, my sister, and Jabari and all them come in the room. And my sister, she's confused too, but she's like, "What's going on?" And the nurse is like, "We're gonna have a baby. She's 9 centimeters dilated," and everybody's just like, "Huh?" And I'm like, imagine how I feel. I'm the same way. I'm sitting here thinking I'm only a couple months pregnant. You know, the baby won't be here for at least 3, 4, maybe even 2 months, and I'm gonna have him right now after just finding out that I was pregnant. So I'm even more shocked than everybody. And then that's when they all come in, get some paperwork done, my vitals. I get hooked up to the IV. Check. They put the stress monitor. I think they call it a stress monitor on my stomach to monitor his heartbeat and everything like that. And mind you, I didn't know the sex of my child yet because I didn't have any ultrasound done. I didn't have any prenatal care. When I went to find out when I was pregnant, that's when I started taking prenatal vitamins. But that was like only like a couple of weeks before this moment. With Jabari, I went through each step, like from having a small little bump to a big bump, each doctor's appointment, each ultrasound. I still have all of that paperwork and everything. And for my second child, I didn't have anything, so I was really upset about that while I was in the hospital bed. But I couldn't really focus on it because the contractions were really bad, and all these people were coming in here asking me all these questions, and I'm signing paperwork and all this stuff like that. So I'm just like, okay, I'm ready to have this baby now. Like, let's go, let's get this over with because the pain was like unbearable. And so labor for my second child, I thought it would be a lot easier since I already went through this one time. I should know, so I should just be done with it. One push, you're out. Let's go home. But it was not. Like, it was way, way worse. Not trying to scare anybody who's pregnant or anything right now, but it was way worse than my second child because I don't even know why. Because pushing and everything for my first child was easy. I was able to push, and like the only part that was bad was the contractions. But for this, the contractions were not that bad. It was the pushing and everything. So I was sitting there pushing and pushing, and it felt like I was getting nowhere. Like, it felt like he wasn't even trying to come out. So I'm sitting there pushing and pushing, and like, oh my gosh, I cannot do this. I cannot do this. Like, there was a point where I stopped, and I was just looking at my mom and my sister, and I was like, I cannot do this. This is too painful. Y'all need to like reach in and just pull him out because I'm done. Throwing in a towel, white flag, whatever. I'm done. But everybody cheered me on, like, you got this. You can do this. And after like a few more pushes, that's when he came out. And this labor, I think I was in labor for at least like 45 minutes. It wasn't really a long time. My first pregnancy was like 30, but this one was a little longer, like 45, maybe even 50, maybe. No, I don't think it was 50. Probably 40 or 45 minutes longer. And it was painful. And so when he finally came out, it was just like a gush of relief and just peace and calmness. Because I was like, oh my goodness, thank God. Because I felt like I could not do it. And so that's when they was like, it's a boy, and they handed my baby boy, and I was so happy, happy to be done with it, and also happy to give birth to a healthy baby boy. And now I have 2 beautiful baby boys, and that's just the story. If you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, guys. Bye. Wait.